just a couple minutes away from flying to Khanouit. This weekend is a huge weekend. This is our Fresh Hope Conference. This really is like the summit of the entire year. We're bringing in about 40 people from 14 different communities. There'll be over 16, 17 communities in Nunavut represented at this particular conference, and that ranges all 3 regions. 2 different time zones here in Canada, so we're really looking forward to this, man. This is a time where we really just sit down and we say, what is the solution for young people in the North? How do we reach them? How do we help them? And this is a conference of young people, elders, community members. This is, again, a huge part of this year. The whole Arctic Hope Tour has been fantastic, but this is a time where we can strategize what's the purpose going forward. How do we continue this effort of helping these teenagers? My, folks. Here we are in beautiful Khanouit. Look at that bay. Look at that. This is now our second day of the Fresh Hope Conference. And man, I mean, last night was incredible. We opened up with elders talking about what the concerns are for young people. Today we're doing a bit of a roundtable on people feel we should go about helping these teenagers, and elders and community members from all of the 15 communities that we flew in. So here we go, second day, Fresh Hope Conference. There we have it, folks. Arctic Hope Conference, Fresh Hope Conference is now finished. This is Monday. I mean, we had 45 leaders from 15, 16 different communities. All 3 regions were represented. And folks, it was absolutely phenomenal. Saturday, I think, was one of my favorite days because we had a bit of a roundtable discussion with elders and young people. How do we reach young people was the question. How do we stop suicide in the North? And really, that was just phenomenal. And this entire conference was nuts to put on from the begin with, because weather is such a factor, and every single person that we booked flights for came. Leaders from all 3 regions, leaders who hadn't seen each other in years, connected and reconnected, and young people met elders. Hope is rising, and that is phenomenal. That is amazing, and I think hope really is a big part of the solution in seeing young people, seeing communities change. It's a belief that things can change, that things will get better. And hope is a big part of that. And I just want to thank every one of you who is praying, who's ever given donations to the Arctic Hope Project. This is the start of a movement of hope rising in the North. And boy, I mean, we love Inuit young people. We love elders here in Nunavut, to the point where we'd fly in people from all across the Arctic just to sit down and say, there is hope. Braid and I, we will be continuing the Arctic Hope Tour just in a couple weeks. We've got 9 more communities to go, and really excited for that. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a nice little breather, go home and see my wife. The last 3 months has been absolutely nuts, booking flights and getting things organized for this. Man, thank you to all who've been watching these videos and supporting. Hope is rising. What else can we say but thank you? So stay tuned.